the Sojourn, I began to question and doubt everything I'd ever believed in. Who is God? Why do we believe in him? Where is he? Those few weeks flew by, and before I knew it, we were on an airplane to the beautiful state of Alaska. I was so excited to see what God had planned for me and to restore my faith in him. My hopes were soon discouraged when we went on a beautiful hike with a beautiful view. And it turned out to be basically a climb with a 360-degree view of white foggy mist. I didn't feel God's presence at all in that hike, and I thought there was something wrong with me. The next few days were filled with beautiful views that we could all clearly see. And I could see how somebody could feel God's presence, but I still felt a sense of emptiness. In the first 5 days, the only time I could really feel God's presence was in worship and when we reflected on our days as a group. I was frustrated. God made me pay all this money to come to Alaska, and the only time I really felt him was when we did things we could do at home. Each night I cried out in anger, "Where are you? What do you want from me? What am I supposed to do?" My turning point was day 6, when we were ziplining. I was so nervous and I was shaking, but when I got to the top of the 250-foot zip line, I felt a sense of calmness. I stepped up to the platform, and the man was strapping me in, and I said, "I should feel nervous. Why am I not nervous?" And as he continued to strap me in, he kind of looked up at me and said something to me and looked back down and said, "It's called faith, by the way." I don't know why what he said hit me so hard, but after he said that, I was so ready and so willing to let God do whatever he sees fit in my life. God took action on me opening my life to him. He took action on my faith in him. On the last day of our trip, as I was surrounded with 45 faithful, supporting, loving human beings, I was faced with a challenge that I would not have made through without. I had to let go and let God do his thing. And if I wouldn't have, I probably would have made the wrong decision. Without this trip, without meeting that man at the top of the zip line, my faith would not have been strong enough to trust in God's plan for me. Through the Sojourn, I've answered my beginning questions confidently. Who is God? God is my Savior, my strength. He gives me courage. He gives me peace. Why do I believe in God? Because he doesn't have to, but he is constantly proving to me that he is with me, that he is good. And lastly, where is he? He's all around us. Anywhere you look, he's there. But most importantly, no matter how long and how far you walk away from God, the second you turn back around, he will always be there to take your hand and lead you back home.
Well, hello, I'm Brandon Nelson. I was one of the 49 who was fortunate enough to go on the secret Sojourn. And for the Sojourn, I came in with no expectations, because it was a secret and they didn't know what it was. So the only thing we knew is we were going on a plane at 2:30 a.m. And so when we found out we were going to Alaska, we got some sort of hint that I don't remember, but everyone knew it was Alaska. And so I was content with knowing the beauty and possible adventures that lay ahead of us. And so one of the most important days was when we went to a place called Bean Cafe, and the entire youth group got to help out in this soup kitchen and homeless shelter. And it was such a great experience. I made 20 gallons of spaghetti. You can cross that off and look at this. And cut potatoes. But then the best part of volunteering was serving lunch. Everyone was so happy and welcoming, and all the old Alaskan people were so cute. And I was inspired by the head chef that worked there. His name was Chef Eric, and he had quite the past, and he shared his life story with us a couple days after we served, when he gave us hot dogs. And just the story of God touching his life really inspired me. And then my favorite part of the trip was going on the glacier tour, and I rode on a 4-passenger plane. And we went inside the mountains and looked at the glaciers and just toured and saw a little bit of wildlife, and I was surrounded by all that earth that was just untouched, and I just felt like God was right there next to me, and I was comforted. And towards the end of the trip, we went camping for 2 nights, and one of the days, Britta wanted us to rest in solitude. And being in solitude was something I truly needed. After a long school year, and I thought of going into my senior year, and just lots of stuff going on. And so I took advantage of this time. I went on a walk, and it was very casual. But I walked with Jesus, and I talked to him, and I prayed, and it was just...
Then my thoughts spiraled into skepticism, just as like, I'm not in the wilderness, that probably means camping, like Alaska has bears, I'm gonna get trampled by a moose and eaten by mosquitoes, all this skepticism. And I felt so stupid when I got off the plane in Alaska, because if you've ever been there, it's truly just God showing off. There's, as you can see in the video, these tremendous mountains, the lakes that are as blue. It looks like the Caribbean when we were flying over it in the plane. Waterfalls, glaciers, really unique wildlife, just incredible. And I just felt like, why would I have ever wanted to go anywhere else on this trip? Because it was so amazing. I like to call moments like these a spiritual, like, slap upside the head. It's a moment where God is like, see what I did here? Why are you doubting me? I told you I had a plan. I told you I called you on this trip for a reason. Do you see why I did that now? Do you trust me? And I have a lot of these moments on these trips especially. I find these moments happen when I'm leaving my comfort zone. I find that your purpose begins where your comfort zone ends. Because in those moments, God is all you have to lean on. He is your one pillar, keeping yourself and your sanity from caving in on you. That was really similar to my experience in Guatemala. When we got there, I was like, it was a thunderstorm, you're sleeping on concrete, you've never been to this foreign country, and you're scared, and then you see all these like beautiful little village children that you have amazing connections with, and you're like, oh, this is why I'm doing this. But yeah, when you leave your comfort zone, God is what you have to lean on. And so I feel like this trip has really helped me prepare for my next phase of life. I'm heading to WSU in less than a month. And I feel like I've been filled with a lot of worry, like, where am I going to find my faith group? Am I going to make friends? Are people going to like me? All of these worries, because in my life I've had many pillars for this church, my friends, my track team, my sister, that have been holding on to this feeling that's being held up by all these things. And going to college, it feels like they're all being ripped out from underneath you at one time. And it's like, how am I going to not cave in, like going off into this new world alone? But this trip really taught me that God is the pillar that I have, and if I lean on Him, He's a pillar that's never going to be ripped out from underneath you. College may be leaving my comfort zone. These trips may have left my comfort zone, but God has always been there to lean on. So this trip has taught me, yes, that I have incredible support systems in my life, but if I trust Him, I'm going to be just fine. So I'm going to leave you with a part from Psalms 121. I raise my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. The Lord will protect you on your journeys and watch over you for all your life, both now and forevermore. Thank you.